Oh man, a second video of the day. You know I love you guys. A little info about this video. This is not a review. I'm not really sure what this is. It's just me showing off some of the custom figures that I've done and some of the improvements I've made onto other figures. So, without further ado, let's get right into that. These first two figures that I made, I don't actually have anymore. They're one of the first ones I customized. I gave them to a friend, but I still have some pictures of them because I love them. This first one is of a Link transformer that looks like Link from Legend of Zelda, made from the Beast Hunter's Wheeljack. I'm really proud of what I did with it. I had a little Triforce on the hood of it, as well as the emblem right there on his little chest. And yeah, it just looks like Link with his hat on, his green shirt and brown pants, and it's really nice in my opinion. But yeah, this next one, also another one that I don't have anymore because I gave it away to someone, is an Assassin's Creed Transformer looking one. I made it from the classics Sideswipe mold. I tried to give him little blades from his wrist, as you do with Assassin's Creed figures. And yeah, again, I really like it. I'm really glad that the person who I gave it to also likes it. Now getting into figures that I do have. This is another figure that I made after I made those two. I was just kind of on a custom streak, and I really wanted to make this because I thought it would look cool as hell, and I think that you'll agree. This is the Tron Light Cycle Transformer made from the Samurai Prowl mold. You know, without the sidecar. I really like what I did with this figure. You know, it looks like he's like the dude with the Tron suit on, got the little lines all over him. It doesn't look 100% great, but to me, it's just great. It looks like he's kind of got little baton weapons, or I don't know, something right down there below his wrist, but he also has his disc right back here, and it's also removable. And he can hold it right there in his hand. He can look like how Sam Flynn did in Tron Legacy. You know, it's just, I really am proud of myself. As a lot of you saw in Transformers Exodus, I had an Alpha Tron figure that was made from the Dark of the Moon Voyager class Sentinel Prime. I recently just gave that away to a friend of mine. You might know him. Check him out. It's TFA 1024, the Transformers Addict. I heard that he got him recently, and unfortunately the Postal Service broke him. So I'm very, very sad by that, but he says that he's going to fix it, and he says that he still really likes it. And I'm really glad. If you want to check out what I'm talking about, the Alpha Tron figure is in the first is in the episodes of Exodus that I have, most of them. He recently just got killed in the new one, but I have another custom Alpha Trion that is going to be used later on, and I made it out of a old Cybertron Optimus Prime mold that I had. You can see it's not that great right now because the paint pens that I used were wearing out. So you can see he used to be Toxitron on the back. I made this figure into Toxitron, and as soon as TFA 1024 said that he wanted to purchase the other Alphatron figure, I made this and will be using him for my 13 Prime shelf. This is really nice to me. If you don't look at him from the back, right there, he still looks pretty good. And yeah, moving on to the next figure. I just recently did this one. Another backstory for this: I did not have money to get the Combiner Wars Slingshot because it's now like over $50, which really makes me sad. So I was just gonna use Alpha Bravo as the other lamb and call it a day. But then the Combaticons hit my shelves at Walmart. I had the paint pens. I had enough money to get them. So I took a couple days and I made myself a slingshot. Again, it doesn't look 100% perfect. It looks great though. That's undeniable. Like, in my eyes, it looks great. Undeniably. Oh god. Still fully transformable. Looks like the Hasbro slingshot. Even have the little repro label other boob vent right there. As I was saying, I was going to use Alpha Bravo for Superion and just be done with it. But as soon as I made him, I figured I would do something with Alpha Bravo. So, I did some looking online, and I basically made this. Now, it's really blue and really cold. Won't be using the combiner peg anymore, but basically, this is going to be Blackout. Now, I know it's too blue, I know, but I looked up a photo of the first movie, Blackout. It kind of had lots of blue, so I basically just took my blue paint pen and just went all over it. And yeah, this is going to be Blackout, so look out for him. Now I'm going to take you back in time to when I first customed a figure. The story behind this is my brother, he got really mad at me one night, went into my room, snatched up this figure, and just threw it outside. And it was broken. It really made me sad, because I couldn't find the head for the longest time, so I just kind of made a different head once I first customed it. Once I found it, I painted it up, I changed it, and I made this. This is Animated Wasp. You guys might have seen this in the other Exodus episode. This is the first figure I ever customized. It was made from the Bumblebee mold, as you can tell. I'm really glad that I did this. This is just... I'm so happy with what I did with this. Like, the light greens, the dark greens, the pink for the eyes. I even did a little outline there in darker green for his little head thing. If you're wondering how I did his chin, I basically just cut Bumblebee's horns off, shaved them down to where they were flat, where they were before, and then just used the spare horns and just made the little mouth thing. Honestly, I think it looks really good. I'm really happy with what I did with this. This next figure, I'm sure that you also saw in the newest episode of Exodus. This is Custom Impactor. Now, what I was doing with this was, I really wanted an Impactor figure, and as soon as I got the official Orion Pax figure from Hasbro off of Walmart, I was gonna finish up filming with this Orion Pax, and as soon as it was done, I was gonna start working on Impactor, and that's exactly what happened. So here we have Impactor in all of its great glory. He's got the shoulder cannon, he's got a shield and a big gun over here. I was gonna do the harpoon for a hand, but it just seemed like it wouldn't have worked on this figure, at least. Maybe it would have. I don't know. Maybe I'll give him a harpoon weapon in the future. Let me know if you think that would be really cool. Coming in on the home stretch here, we have one last fully custom figure, and it's the new Robots in Disguise 2015 Optimus Prime into Nova Prime. Now, I just really like Nova Prime. I love the way that he looks, and I figured that this figure would look great on the 13 Prime shelf as Nova Prime. And I was right. Gold that I added to him, the lots of silver and black, it just makes it look better, in my opinion. This is just my opinion. You can agree with me, you can not. It's totally whatever. I'm glad that I do what I do. Now, that's the last of the fully custom figures that I've done, but every other figure that I have in my collection, pretty much every figure here, all has some personality that I have put into them. It's just basically like adding details that make it look better, accurate, just details that make it really pop and look better. Such as Vector Prime with his pink all over how he's supposed to be from Cybertron. Animated Freeway Jazz to look like Blue Streak with the red on his head. on his shoulders up here and on his legs, the black and all that good stuff. Orion Pax with the silver on his axe, the nice details right in there on his leg, and just some red for the Energon Glow motif everywhere. Red Energon Glow for Jazz, and some extra blue added everywhere, looking very, very nice. And also the little black and red right there for his windows type of thing. I don't really know what they are in the game. Some nice details added here for Mirage, like the blue, the white, the red everywhere. Makes it look really nice. More red details right here for Ultra Magnus, and also the little shoulders and the silver right there on the shoulders. And just little details on every figure, like Breakdown here with the silver, the black, and the purple picked out in the spark. The silver and red down here on his knees and thighs. It makes it look... It makes all the figures just look great, more accurate, and the amount of detail that comes with them that I would love to have picked out, but I know that Hasbro can't always do that, and it's a shame, but I know how hard it can be. So, you know, fans like you and me, we just take matters into our own hands. We don't complain about it, we just... If we want something, we just kind of go out and fix it. We don't blame Hasbro for not picking out the details because they're giving us such great figures as it is. The details, if we want to pick them, if we want them picked out, we can pick them out ourselves. That's what I'm doing with these figures here. Every figure that I have over here, and all around in my shows, my reviews, all of those figures, they all have little details picked out on them that make them personally better, in my opinion. Hopefully you agree with me, and hopefully you like this video. Hopefully you'll subscribe for more, and I will see you guys next time. Don't grow up. Be nerdy, not boring. Catch you later.